Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Nelo here as always. And with me today is my beautiful mother-in-law. You guys, I'm sure you must have seen her from the transformation video that we did, but she's back here on my channel today. So, do you want to introduce yourself?
You've introduced me already now.
Yes. Well, yes, this is my mother-in-law. So today we're going to be answering some questions. So I told you guys on my Instagram, which if you're not following me on Instagram, please make sure to do so. It's always on the screen somewhere up here. But I asked you guys to like suggest topics that we'll talk about. And instead of actually suggesting topics, a lot of you were asking a whole lot of questions. So we're going to try and answer as much questions as we can. And I've not seen the questions. She has not seen the questions because we just wanted to answer it truthfully on the spot, okay? Because sometimes when I see these questions before time, I kind of think of a reply, and I didn't want to do that for this video. Are you ready?
Set. Wow, a whole lot
of questions. You guys always come through on my Instagram, like whenever I say ask me questions. So we're going to answer as much as we can, and I'm sure a lot of them are like repeated. So we'll try. We don't want this video to be too long. So anyways, what was her opinion? This is from It's Elfrida. She said, what was her opinion when Francis first introduced you as his wife to be? Okay, oh yeah, I'm listening. Basically, first impression, because somebody else is asking the same question. Okay. What was your first impression? What was her first impression about me? Like, yeah.
Well, I'll just say, I liked her, and in short, I looked through her.
How?
Now that's how you look at somebody. That's how you look at somebody. You read or you sum the person up. And I knew she's the best for my son.
No, but I'm eager. How did you look through me?
And moreover, that that very day I was there. So
the day that they saw me for the first time.
Yes, I was there, and I saw. He told me, and
So you looked through me, and your spirit just accepted them like that.
Accepted.
Yeah. Okay.
And my spirit wasn't mistaken.
No. How is your relationship with her? So how is our relationship?
Mother-daughter relationship.
Exactly, actually. If my mother watches this video, she's going to kill me. But my mother-in-law is actually less stressful than my mom. My mom, so Jesus Christ. I used to call her high maintenance mommy, as in people don't understand. My mother-in-law is like a breeze of fresh air. How do they put it? A breath of fresh air? Yes. She does not disturb. It's just like the same relationship you have with your mom. Yeah. Okay. This is what she said. Advice you have for me for the future when I become a mother-in-law.
My only advice for you when you become a mother-in-law is, to follow my footsteps.
Okay.
Yes. Because I love my daughters-in-law. I love them, and I take them as my daughters too. As I treat my own daughter, I'll treat them because they are automatically my daughter. My daughters, when they marry my sons, and I will have 4.
And she has 4. Yeah, she has 4 boys.
So
I don't know how she did it. She's very calm. I don't know how. I keep asking her every day, how did you bring up 4 boys? Grace of God.
Grace of God, 1. Number 1, grace of God. And 2, when you're a young mom, you'll be able to, if it's something that you take, that you struggle, to pass your message, you do it.
You have the strength.
If it comes to running you run after them. If anyhow they want it,
you give it to them.
You'll be able to give it to them because you are young too.
What is this? I don't even know if this is related, but anyway, I said, what is the difference between marriages now? Like, what's the difference between my marriage now and how it was for you when you got married, when people just got married?
I don't even know how I answered that. I don't even know. With time, things changes.
Yeah.
So a lot of things have changed now, you know. In our time, you are kind of, I don't know, submissive. Let me just put it one word: submissive.
Yes, yes.
That's how it should be. But now, you know, things are changing.
So do you still
and you can't be stagnant, you know.
Yeah, you
When
have to
things
grow.
change, you change with it.
But do you still believe in being submissive today?
In an extent, I do believe. I do believe that, you know, wives should be submissive because we are not the ones that put it that way.
It's in the
It's in
Bible.
the Bible.
Yes, yes.
For wives to
Women
be
too.
submissive and for husbands to love their wives as Christ loved the church. So when you are submissive,
This thing you just said now, actually, I filmed one video about this thing. I don't know if you ever saw that video recently. I think that video about marrying who is ready and not someone. In that video, a lot of people were trying to say that it's men that should love their wives the way God loves the church, and women should submit to their husband. That women don't necessarily have to love their husband, but men, it should be a must for a man to love his wife.
Women you know.
What do you think about my relationship with your son, Oga Francis?
Your baby.
Baby Francis, tell them, baby. Yes.
Baby Francis.
Yes.
It's a good one. You know? The communication is there, understanding is there, love is there. I mean, it's a good one.
So, do you like the relationship I have with
Francis?
Yes, I do. Okay. This person said, how to build a good relationship with your mother-in-law. So, what advice do you have for people on how to build a good relationship with their mother-in-law?
If you want to build a good relationship with your mother-in-law, you take her, first of all, you take her as your mom.
Yeah.
Whatever you do for your mom,
you do for her.
However you respect your mom, you respect her. And
in fact, people respect their mothers less than their mother-in-law.
That notion that you know, mother-in-laws are witches, they are wicked.
What do you think about
this, that? It's not every mother-in-law that is bad. It all depends on the person. It depends on the person. It's individual differences, you know. When depends on the character of the woman. And this daughter-in-law thing depends on the character of the daughter-in-law too.
Because some daughter-in-laws are actually not understanding.
Of course. And some mother-in-laws are outright, you know, will I say, they are wicked
and invasive. They will not give their kids privacy.
And that attitude is from maybe from
her mother.
No, not her mother. From it can be from her mother. It can be from the way she was brought up. So it depends. Some are wicked, some are not. But my belief is that if you treat your daughter-in-law bad, automatically it will come back to you. Because she's bound to react. We are all human beings.
It's true.
Then if you treat your mother-in-law bad,
it will still come back.
Definitely, one day you will be a mother-in-law too, and you will get it back.
Even without being a mother-in-law self, even at this point in time now, imagine if we did not like each other. How will it be?
I wouldn't be here.
Minus that self, even it will still affect my relationship with my husband, because why do you hate his mom? And imagine him hating my own mother, and I don't know how to put it. It's just people have to be wise. So there's something you just have to have sense about. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah.
And mother-in-laws that treat their daughter-in-laws badly. You know, they have daughters as well.
And somebody else can treat their daughter
badly. Else will be their mother-in-law
of their daughter,
and treat them bad equally. And the mother-in-law won't feel happy, you know, of the way her daughter is being treated.
So treat another person's daughter how you want your own daughter to be treated. This person said, do you see me as a rival?
At all.
As in, always some questions. The one that Junabaka me see like
At all.
I don't
At
understand.
all.
Jesus. It's just like me seeing her as a rival. If anything, we
No
work together
way. We work
against
together against them.
them. Exactly. But that's the truth though. Imagine saying cool. First impression. Okay, but this first impression, you didn't answer it well. What was your first impression about me? Like, what did you think of me? Did you think I was a nice person? Did you think I was wicked? Did you think I was extravagant? Did you think I was mean? So, like, what was your very first impression about me? I'm listening.
I know you want to hear that one.
I'll be talking, I'm listening.
I just know you're a good person.
How? No.
I just know.
So I looked good.
And you know what I read in university has something to do with psychology.
Okay.
I did philosophy of psychology.
Yeah.
So when you look at somebody, at least you know one or two things about that
the person.
You sum up one or two things about that person. So that I applied that psychology there. You know, I knew you were a good person, and I knew my son, you and my son will,
match.
Will match. You'll do it fine.
Okay.
So don't deviate.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I know you're the one in control. It's women that are in control,
Actually, yes. It's women.
It's
She keeps
women.
telling me that
Women,
actually. She
women
tells me
are
that
the heart
a lot.
women are the heart of the family.
Yes.
So it's what the heart tells the
You
head.
just have to know
what
how
the heart
tells
directs
the head.
or tells
So the husband
head.
is the head, you're the heart or neck,
Yes.
however you want to see it. How to deal with in-laws in marriage. How to deal with in-laws in marriage. There's no way to deal with in-laws in marriage. You just have to be yourself and
Just be yourself.
Be a good human being. I don't know. Like, if you're looking for how to deal with in-laws, it has to be that maybe you have bad in-laws. So what advice do you have for people that actually have bad in-laws? Wicked mother-in-laws and things like that.
There's this proverb that says, when you are eating with the devil, you use long spoon, something like that. I don't know exactly how.
So you don't go close.
It's not that you don't go close. You go close, but diplomatically.
Okay.
You know how
to follow the person.
How you penetrate
if they are giving you fire, you don't have to give them back
even
fire.
That their wickedness will just
scatter,
evaporate,
and melt.
The way you approach them.
You don't have to follow fire with fire.
You don't have to follow them. No. If you do that, two wrongs cannot make a right. If you do that,
actually very true. Actually, when you get married, you will know that two wrongs cannot make a right. One person will have to at least have sense and do the right thing to
and in marriage,
bring the other person in.
In marriage, there's always hot and cool.
Yes.
When one person is hot, let the other person be cool.
She's always telling me that one.
The cool one will be fanning the hot
till that one cools down.
Cool down too.
It's true. You
and with age, you even be like you are, brother and sister.
True.
Something like that.
True.
So it's always fall on the women.
It's true, Sha.
It always fall on the women.
Men have
that ego.
Yes,
it's always there.
It's always there. No matter the country, no matter the tribe, no matter the state, it's just a general man thing. Obviously, not every single man, but men just have more ego than women.
Women have shock absorber, Women have shock absorber. They absorb.
It's true.
So with that,
women are strong.
With that,
we are way stronger than men. Way stronger than men. They think they're only physically strong. That's it. That is it. Ask her what she thinks about sex before marriage.
Wow.
I said, now wow. Tell them what you think.
Well,
this might
sex before marriage. I don't support that. I don't. Maybe because of my upbringing also.
Or is it like for religious reasons?
For religious reasons. sex before marriage is out of the picture. You wait, when you marry, you can
Do whatever
do
you
it
want.
anyhow you want. Because that you might, maybe you might, after having that sex, before marriage, the man might decide to
Move on and not marry again.
Then you find that you are losing.
But what did you lose?
You are losing.
But what did
now.
you lose?
Already, he has taken what he wants.
But you
and
too,
left
as a
you.
girl, you took what you want to.
What did you take there? Tell me.
You've collected the sex now.
What did you collect? what will it help you? How will it help you?
What? Oh yeah, how will it help the man?
Men. Anyway, I don't know. I just know
actually,
that. I just. Know
I get
that
what you're trying to say. You should not mind me.
I just know that it's not
I'm always
good.
poking her like this.
Maybe self. The whole thing might end up the lady being pregnant.
That's the only case where it's actually very bad.
And you are done for it.
That's where it's bad. But when it's about the sex, the person will collect, you collect.
It's never the same.
It's not the same. Please don't do it. Be good children.
Please don't
do not do it. Me and my mom-in-law, we actually have different opinions about a lot of things, and I like arguing about it. It's not an argument. We don't argue about it. But I like us having a conversation about it. At some point, she just shake her head like, this girl, if you got the home, just be going. I don't have your strength. Thoughts on motherhood, like being a stay-at-home mom or working mom. So, which one do you prefer? Like, if you were given the opportunity now, would you choose? Like, if you were just getting married now, would you choose to be a stay-at-home mom, or would you want to work like a full-time job outside your home? What do you think on the whole stay-at-home mom and working mom? This is the last question, by the way, because it's really getting dark and I don't want this video to be too long. When it was your time, like when you just got married, were you a working mom, like, or a stay-at-home mom?
I was working.
Yeah, I know she was.
But I was working on my own.
Yes, she had her store.
So I did. There wasn't any. I can go to my shop anytime I want, take care of my kids. If I decide not to.
You taught at some point too.
Yeah.
She was a teacher at some point.
When I did my, teaching practice.
Yeah. But what's your thought about it now? Like, do you like how I am a stay-at-home mom, or would you rather I'll have a 9 to 5?
Stay-at-home mom has advantages and disadvantages, like in everything. Stay-at-home mom, maybe where the disadvantages are when your husband is not providing much for the family. You want to support, but if you stay at home mom, you can't support.
You're stuck with whatever he gives you. You don't have a choice.
And the advantages, you take proper care of your children,
which they are really the priority.
You are involved, even with their schooling. You are involved,
like I am with my kids. I literally know every single thing about the students.
I think the advantages
outweigh the
disadvantage, but in a way it's good for a mom to work, to have, it's not everything you ask.
So okay, let me now make it a little bit easier. Even though to most people I'm a stay-at-home mom, I'm a housewife, I'm all that.
You are doing something at home, so you're not a stay-at-home mom.
But I'm still at home now. I'm a stay-at-home mom.
You're at home, yes, but you are doing something. You are partial.
No, but that's not what they classify. Because I don't have an office, I go to 9 to 5 or whatever.
Matter. Some stay at home and make millions. Why some go to work and
don't make enough money?
40,000
exactly.
in a month.
So if given the choice, do you prefer to stay at home and make money, or still go to work?
I prefer it, because you have time for your children, your home. You have time, to make your own money at home.
Yeah.
Conveniently at home. You don't have to go
out
work,
chasing money
and doing the sama thing.
Let's answer one more. Oh yeah, enjoy the video. Oh, look at future YouTuber here, you guys. Look at future YouTuber. Okay. Actually, this is a good one. This one is good because backstory, whenever Francis behaves well and whenever Francis does anything nice, I always be like, you know what, I have a mother to thank for raising you right because you did not do it on your own. So this person is saying like, what is the ideal way to raise sons, especially the fact that you have four, like what's the best way to raise sons into being young wonderful husbands in future? You didn't win an award for this topic. I don't know how you did it. I just 4 boys. They're all calm, cool, collected, smart, well behaved. I mean, do you even have any bad child? You don't have any bad child. Like they are all doing so well for themselves, engineers, doctors, and things like that. She had a son that's a doctor in America, by the way, just so you guys know. Hi, Kene. I don't know. Kene doesn't even watch this video. But yeah, all I'm trying to say is she did really well. And Francis is the only one in Nigeria now. He's the only one that kept me in this country. Every other person has spotted, left Nigeria.
Don't worry. You are going and coming. So
I don't even want to go. I don't want to go.
This coronavirus.
I don't want to go and live there. But basically, how did you do it? How did you bring up responsible young men? Because that's very hard. It's extremely hard to see well-behaved, caring, God-fearing, just good men out there today. Seriously.
First and foremost is God. Just God. He's the one. He's the one that does everything, you know. And giving them sound education matters too.
Yeah. They all actually have at least a master's degree.
So, you know, and you know, some home truths, you know, it's said that I just remember one thing. When I was at my father's place, you know, there's this big poster that reads, "Train up a child the way he should go."
Oh, you just told me about it recently.
And when he grows up, he will not depart from it.
Yeah.
Then the other one says, "Tell me, my child, with whom you move, and I will tell you what you are." Those two
quotes. Oh, yeah.
I never joke with them. It stuck to my brain. So
maybe I need to
that.
frame it and actually put in maybe my kids' room or my room or somewhere. Something to remind you, even when you want to discipline your kids and they are crying, to remind you that you're doing the right thing. You know, that you need to bring them up, right? You need to
drag them when they're of age. You know, you drag them to that quote. Oh yeah, quote it. Tell me what it means. You know, they learn too from there.
True.
And you make sure you take them to church, Sunday school. You know, all those things. It helps.
Yeah, true.
Because what they teach them in church, plus the one you teach at home,
it just adds
plus
up.
the one they teach in school, add all of them to make up that child.
Because I feel like kids actually learn from example as well. She's such a good example. They don't have like, see Kobe now. I like to shout. I shout a lot. I can't even deny it. You see shouting? I carry a word for shouting.
Do it.
Kobe has learned how to shout. Mommy! I said, what? Will you shut up your mouth? Will you shut up your mouth?
And another thing.
So I feel like good example is
another
good.
Thing, it's not good for husband and wife to quarrel in front of the kids. Children. Because, if you do that...
Francis said he can barely remember you people ever quarreling in front of them. I think
he don't.
Yeah.
Instead, I will swallow that thing. I'll just swallow it. And wait for,
when the kids are not around.
When the kids are not around, then I will air my feelings.
It's true, because kids, imagine
he will not,
react well.
Will not think it's a big deal or something like that.
Imagine your kids always seeing you people fight morning to night. You're fighting every day, every week. You're fighting. He will grow up knowing that fighting is normal, nagging is normal, and it won't even be a big deal to him as an adult. But the way Francis is now, he keeps telling me he cannot even remember ever seeing his parents fight or shout or whatever. Clearly, he knows now that they used to fight, but he just can't remember ever witnessing one. So, and it's as a child, you just kind of learn that mommy and daddy are not supposed to fight. Mommy and daddy don't fight. So when you're actually a grown man, you remember that, okay, there are better ways to settle this without fighting. And I don't know, it just stays with you forever.
There are better ways to settle it. Instead of fighting.
I need to learn how to stop shouting. How do I stop shouting?
Ask the grace from
Grace
God.
of God.
Yes.
You see this answer she just gave people now. Every time I ask her something, how do I do this? Say grace of God.
Yes.
How do I do this? Pray to God. Grace of God. Okay. I'll ask God for grace to stop shouting, but it's in my blood.
Even if your head is full, you want to let it out.
Hey,
Just
when my head is
go
full,
to the Blessed
Sacrament.
Sacrament.
When my
and
head
pour it
is
out
full,
there, then
no, now my head will not reach the door. I have to float it here. I have to float
No,
it at,
no.
at the point before I
No.
can even move on. Hey, God. Yes, that's my biggest weakness. Not knowing how to hold things in. I don't know how to hold things in. If anybody annoys me now, before you finish annoying me, I've told you how you annoyed me and how you should not do it again, and I will just tell you, like, my head, once it's full, I have to just let it out. But I think I like that fact about me, Sha. I actually like that fact about me.
But at times it spoils things.
Once in a while. But for the most part, the person knows that, like, you just let them know they've offended
you
you.
let it out, not all the time.
No, that once in a while letting it out is bad for me, because I know people like that let things out once in a while, and that once in a while is like an atomic bomb. Whereas if they let it out every day, it's more like pouring water on top fire.
That's nagging every day now.
Not necessarily nagging now. Like let's say I come to bring you something now, and let's say I give you food now and there's too much salt. You know the kind of person she is. She won't talk. Oh. She'll force herself and she'll eat that food, clear her plate, lick the plate. The way you come to collect the plate, she will tell you that this food was really nice. And it is confuse me sometimes. Whereas that if I'm the one, once I just eat one food, there's salt in this food though. Let me manage, or please, Uche, can I bring water? Let me use and dilute it. Like, I solve the problem. I let it out and solve the problem. But hey, la cha-cha the plate like this.
It's not everyday thing now.
I like when people tell me what is wrong at the spot now. Let me just say sorry and move on, or learn from it and just move on. I prefer it than mmadụ ibu ife n'obi.
It's a work with n'obi.
But sometimes it is. Not for small things like this, for something serious.
Something serious. It's n'obi, but we all have our faults, So you just take it. It's one of those things. You end it there.
It's hard.
You just drop it.
It's hard. It's hard. It's
hard for you.
It's hard.
But it's not hard.
It's not hard for you. It's your strong suit. It's my weakness. Not my weakness. Actually, like it. To me, it's a strength for me. Actually, saying my mind.
Everybody makes mistake. You take it that is that person's mistake.
But the thing is, when I say my mind,
just pour it there.
When I say my mind, the most times I don't even. It's not like I'm very angry or even angry. I'm just saying my mind to tell you, this is what you've done wrong, so that next time you won't repeat it again. So that's basically.
What if the person repeats it again next time?
I will say it again. If they do it again, I'll talk again. It's talk now. Like I said, talk for somebody.
That you just take it that we are not all perfect. We all have our faults. Take it that it is that person's fault.
After I
let it go. Just pour everything.
After I talk, I still tell myself. This has been nice, you guys. That brings us to the end of this video. Did you enjoy making this video today?
I did.
And we cannot wait for the next one. Anyways, hope you guys are all doing fine, staying safe. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Please tell them to subscribe. You all have big
Please.
subscribe.
Ejo
is not Igbo now.
Is it only Igbos that
watch? Okay, no. We cannot not this so Igbo.
Ejo, subscribe.
We thank God, beg you. Please subscribe. Hope you guys are doing fine. I hit 40,000 subscribers today.
Stay safe. Stay at home. Stay safe. Yes. God is in control.
Yes, you guys. And we hit 40,000 subs. Yay! Thank you guys so much. Thank you. And I will see you guys in my next one. Okay? Bye.